Howdy one and all, welcome back. Ruckus here with the second of my replay dump series of videos. Burning through all those old gameplays shot on my iPhone before I made the swap across to macOS, and pumping the content out whilst I'm away overseas or otherwise indisposed. Today, got 3 more replays to show off, starting here on the new, or the current Middleburg, in the mighty Luchs Tier 4 German light tank. The German light tank line was released in update 2.6 alongside the Middleburg update, and these were glory days for the Luchs drivers. This is it in its original form, sporting the 3cm 10-shot auto cannon. Unfortunately, after 2 months in update 2.8, Wargaming decided, you know what, we've made a balancing issue with this machine, and they came down pretty hard on a lot of the light tanks. With the old nerf hammer. The poor old Luchs lost some mobility. The top tracks lost 6 degrees of traverse per second, but the biggest effect was in the gun nerf. 4 of its 10 shots were lost in the clip, down to a 6-shot clip in 2-shot bursts. Aim time was increased from 1.5 to 2.3 seconds, which is huge. Dispersion was also slightly increased, although there was a decrease in the gun loading time, but not really enough to balance things out. It was a big nerf for this machine, and after that I sold it. You know what, I got 150 games out of it, like an 80% win rate, 10-to-1 kill death ratio. Hell of a lot of fun whilst it was in the game in this state. You can see the effect the 10-shot autocannon had on those lightly armored mediums, the T28 and that Japanese, whatever the hell that was, just tearing through them. Pretty big damage output and not much of a reload time considering the effect of the gun. So we've won the hill, we've swept down into town, chased that poor old Valentine AT down. My HE rounds did pretty much nothing. I should have just stuck to AP there, but luckily the incompetence of my teammates allowed me to get the kill on that guy as well. Take a HE round from the PZ as I power slide into position here for some flanking shots. He looks confused. His low tier games. Some definite seal clubbing going on. I don't know why he's not shooting, but perhaps a damaged ammo rack. 2 more through the front. 4 more, I should say. That's kill number 3. Scores are even, although I'm about to lose my last remaining teammate as the enemy Luchs sweeps down to take out our T28. Good shots on him. Who put that rock there? Come on. Both on the reload. He's going to reload first and use his clip on the T28, which is good. I can now pump the shells in this guy's rear. PZ3 is rushing in. I want to take down the Luchs first. So, run away. Enemy Luchs driver. He has his finger mashed on the go button. He's not stopping for anything. Oh, I run over that car there that raises the gun. I miss a few shots and 2 hit points remaining. Get rammed, massive amount of damage by the PZ3. Looks down, a few more shots into the PZ. Run away, reload the gun. There's only 1 clip left there. Full retreat. Need to get some distance between myself and this guy. Probably take 2 hits. Wobbling all over the shop. The old touchscreen controls. Right, into cover, up the hill. Bit of separation between the 2 of us will hopefully allow me to set up in a position that will allow me to get a clip away whilst he rushes at me, and then I can retreat again, do the same thing. Can't get into a close fight. So, poke over the crest here. There he is. And as he comes over the rise, poor gun depression on that thing allows me to get almost an entire clip away. He still has 2.5 times my hit points though, so bait him into wasting another shot. Yep, into the crest of that hill. Risky. Running wide. Power sliding like a boss. Try and keep the wreck of that T28 between myself and him. In the cover. Take a hit. That is the last bit of damage I can take. 90 hit points remaining. And he still sits on just over 100. Separate again. Not spotted anymore. Try and appear from an unexpected location. Drift into a hold down position. There he is. He's wasted that shot, but I've turned the tank around. That would have been a good time there to poke over the crest again, get a clip away, but this is very risky. Wasting shots desperately. Bounce one. On the reload, drift into a covered position. I'm on APCR now. This is the final stand. Spray the shots everywhere. Just get the kill. Close one. Very, very close. Second class Spartan, I think, and the Top Gun. 2k damage, 5 kills. 150 shots fired. 18,000 credits. 4,000 XP. Moving on up to tier 7 for the second game here on Desert Sands. In the tier 7 non-turreted German tank destroyer, the Jagpanther. Decent machine, the Jagpanther, and a classic vehicle of World War II. Rebought into this line sometime around update 2.4. This was just before the camo system was implemented in Blitz in update 2.5. Bought back in just so I could get myself a Jagpanther 2. Definitely the right thing to do. That machine is one of my favourite tier 8s at the moment. It is fantastic. Jagpanther, the tier 7 version, very good machine. It's got the 10.5cm pack L52, good weapon. The armor isn't fantastic, although if you can get it kind of hold down with the negative 8 degrees of gun depression, that armor does become solid enough to bounce tier 7s at least. But it's a big target from the side, you have to be mindful of that. I'm with Path in the VK3002D, and we are losing the desert, but we've got the town. This Tiger P is very isolated, and I'm worried about that T-54 to my left, so pull back into town here. Strategic retreat, but then change my mind. Figure I could probably get some shots away over that rail embankment. Swap to APCR though, just to be sure. Need this T-54 to crest, get some spotting done, which he does do. There's the enemy T-54, and this is risky. Hopefully no one's looking this way. Pull over, one shot into the T-54 side, and he has overcommitted. Against me, it'd be fine, but if he's going to take shots at the front of our T-54, that's free damage for me. Bang bang. Right, T-54 down. We are facing off over the rail embankment. Situation generally favours the guys in the desert. It's quite easy to get unanswered shots in against targets who are on this side, it seems, through the rail. One shot into the IS-8's flank. Was I spotted then? I didn't see. Should be right to crest here. Use that gun depression. Centurion back at the turret. No hit. Spotted. Unlucky. IS-8's looking my way. Oh. Unlucky. Somehow threading that shot through the train track and the train. We've lost path. Our ST1 is pushing forward. That should keep them busy. But this IS-8's still looking. There we go, there's a bounce. Probably with the VK at the back. T-54 horribly positioned. All the way up the top. Side facing the IS-8. Spotted again. Still bouncing shots from that VK. Wait for the camo to reset. He's looking this way, but I'm hidden now, so pop that guy. Might have to buy the Jagpanther back again. I sold it when I got the Jagpanther 2, but wouldn't mind putting my own camo on this thing. It's a bit of a classic. VK stops moving just as I fire the shot there, but we've won this one by the looks of it. ST1 gets the IS-8, just the VK left. Come on. T43 with the final kill. So just the second class and the Confederate for that one, 3.3k damage. 15 shots fired. Not bad. 50,000 credits and 4,500 XP. Tier 9 for the final battle, myself and Carrick in an M103 platoon. One of my favourite machines in the game, this Tier 9 American heavy tank. Played over 400 games in it. Still own it after, God, it's one of the oldest vehicles I've got in my garage. And we are on Mines in a replay that was probably filmed around the same time as the previous Jagpanther replay. You can see no one's wearing a camo system, so it's a pre-patch 2.5 replay as we rush into a hold down position here on the approach to the hill on Mines. Mines, a very divisive map. A lot of people not a fan of it, demanding updates. I think even if we do get an update to this map, and I would assume it's going to come soon, I think all they'll do is, besides a little bit of terrain modification, is move the action, or try to move the action into the top right corner of the map where that town is that the fail flankers always go. The recent update, well, within the past couple of years, update to the PC form of Mines, which is very similar to this, did something along those lines. They moved a capture point into that town, which kind of mixed up where the action happens. I would expect that's what they do when they do finally get around to updating this map. But it's a World of Tanks staple, Mines. It's just something you have to get used to. You have to get used to weighing up your team's composition, who's got the strongest medium and the fastest medium lineup, and where you should go if you're not a medium, if you don't expect to win the hill. I like it. I think it's good. I mean, it is painful at times when you know you just you know you're at a disadvantage because you're not going to win the hill, but I think it does make you think a lot more than some maps. This game though, we won the hill quite easily. The enemy T-54 didn't push aggressively once he ran into us, so we've claimed the hill, and now I'm getting some very nice easy hold down shots against the Tier 8 British medium Centurion. And then I'm going to swap my attention to that stock looking ST1. Yep, one more on the back of the Centurion. That's my third kill. ST1 slowly turning around. Shout out to Horvadi in the Centurion there. Bad luck, mate. Just exposing enough for the machine, even though I'm not in any real danger, but good habits to get into. Only expose enough of the machine to get you shot away. Just keep as much of the armor covered as possible. That SD1 won't last my reload, surely. Yep, T-54 gets that kill. We are winning for love. Will I get back in time to get a bit more damage here? There's only a T-25AT and an IS-8 remaining. Move into a second hold down position here. Actually, not even. Dive. One into the IS-8. He won't survive. Yep, there he goes. IS-6 gets that kill. T-25AT remaining. And done. The Top Gun. So, second class Top Gun and Sniper Medal for the final gameplay of today's episode. A 6k M103 combo deal there with me and Carrick. That's a wrap for today's episode, guys. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.